trust me, love me, just fuck me, got you coming, and you love that, nothing but that. I want you, and you want me, just trust me, just love me, just fuck me.
Hi you guys, it's Nikki T here on Creator to Creator, and I have a special guest today, D White here. So excited, thanks for joining us today.
It's a pleasure to be here.
So tell the people where we are right now.
Right now we at KP Platinum Studios, ran by my man Cognac, artist, engineer. Shout out to Cognac.
So I wanted you to tell me a little bit about yourself and growing up here in San Diego.
Okay, so growing up in San Diego, it's been a rocky road, a lot of versatility, but at the end of the day, we're gonna triumph. You know, Nikki T here, she making it easier. You know what I mean, to get where you need to be.
Aww.
So it's lit. But I come from the inner city. Trying to make it out. I went to Johnson, O'Farrell, Lincoln, Morehouse. So that's elementary, middle school, high school, college, all that. You know. Long story short, though, you know, honestly, it's been a road, though. It's been a rocky road. Coming from San Diego, if you ask me, you deal with a lot of different people. You deal with a lot of different situations. But at the end of the day, I feel like we come together in a sense to where, like, for example, you sitting here, we're sitting here. We did our first performance together.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that in itself comes full circle. So you got a lot of full circle moments out here to where you may run into different people in different situations that kind of help you advance, or they might set you back, but it's all about how you interact and how you progress from that situation.
So true.
Yeah.
Perfect. Speaking of that, though, how we first performed, can you tell the people how we met? Because I think it's a really funny story.
Boom. So let me tell you. First and foremost, Nikki came in with a manager, she had damn near 500 dancers behind her.
It was two.
Yeah, it was two, but the way the performance was, you would have thought she was on some Beyonce stuff. You know what I mean? I don't know if I could cut, so I said stuff, you know. But she was on some Beyonce stuff. For me, it was kind of like, as far as perspective, for me, it was kind of interesting because, like I said, it was both of our first performance. We were in the back of a strip club. we were in the back of a strip club. And then, like, even like I said, as far as versatility, you know, all the artists that were up, it was like, honestly, she was like, you know, Nikki T. You know what I mean? Rookie mistake. What's the deal?
So you were saying, okay, so yeah, we met in the back of a strip club.
We met in the back of a strip club. Our first performance.
Our first performances were in strip clubs.
What?
How many people can say that?
That in itself is kind of lit. Our first performance was in the back of a strip club, no cap.
Period.
And honestly, like, I like my performance. It was lit. But when Nikki T came on, she really had a nice set. She really had dancers. She got a great support system, and her supporting me alone is enough. So with that being said, we were in the back of the strip club. I did my thing. She did her thing. Come full circle. I run back into Nikki because she's basically working hand in hand with Rob Stone. That's my buddy. You know what I mean? Day one, and I'm like, hey, your name is Nikki T, right? She like, yeah. Ooh. So I give her the rundown. She like, I do remember that for sure. Tenfold.
I remembered you. Okay, you know why I remembered you though?
Why is that?
It's so nice. He came up to me.
Because I never heard that.
Yeah. He came up to me after my performance and was like he tapped on me and was like, I just want to let you know, like, you did so well. Like, I'm so proud of you. You said something so nice, and I was like, wow, like, someone really just, like, saw me there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everybody saw her.
Like, everyone came up.
Everybody saw her. Her performance was so lit. Everybody saw her.
Everyone came up, you know, like, thanked, you're amazing, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know, there was something, the way you said it was, like, very deep.
You know, sometimes it's a little bit different. The way I say things might be a little bit different.
He had good, what's it called? Like, you could tell you had, like, good motives behind you.
Yeah. I'm a genuine person, you know, and so are you, and that's why we still here. What, years later? Yeah, years later.
I've known you for like 5 years now.
Yeah, no cap. It's been at least 5 years, so that in itself lets you know that, hey, we both working, we both genuine people, both solid.
Period. Since you're from San Diego,
yeah,
I really would like to know about, like, how that has kind of inspired you as an artist, a person, or shaped you into who you are today.
Okay, honestly, being from San Diego, to be honest with you, I'm being 100% honest with you.
That's what we're here for.
We got, growing up, we got Mitchie Slick and J.O. Felony. You know what I mean? And then who's the other dude? Looney Coleon. I don't know if Looney Coleon is from San Diego. I gotta do my research. But those are like the 3 big artists, at least my mom played. So I wasn't really into music. I like music. Obviously, it's a part of our culture. It's a part of American culture, and in general, it's a part of everybody's culture. Music is music. But for me, I never thought I would be a rapper, and I never thought I would be an artist, any of that, you know, because I make clothes, I do all that. All that shit is under being an artist. So for me, I never thought that would be my walk of life or anything I'd be interested in. But as I progressed, as I got older, I felt like, honestly, San Diego, we are kind of slept on, should I say? Because we have great artists, like, for example, Rob Stone. He already went platinum, damn near 4 or 5 times platinum, some shit like that. He damn near finna be diamond. You know what I mean? Like, you know, so with that being said, we have artists from the city, but it doesn't get the recognition I feel it does. It's more so known for being just a beautiful city with beaches and all that good old stuff. But for me, as far as the influence, the older I got, it honestly came from moving to Atlanta. Like, when I moved to Atlanta, so going to college, it was kind of like, you're going to be like a photographer, you're going to be the, fraternity, you're going to be in a fraternity or something like that, you're going to do sports or be the camera guy and be a photographer. Me, I kind of did everything. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of did everything. Music kind of stuck to me more because it gave me a peace of mind. So then after that, funny story, it was like when this is straight up. I don't know if I told you this story. I might have. I might not. Okay. But boom, me and Rob Stone. Boom, we're out in Atlanta. He moved out there for a couple years, and I was out there obviously for school. And we had a moment. Honestly, we had a moment where Law of Attraction. It's a book or a movie, either or, whichever one you see first, called The Secret. Check it out. That sculpted my mindset to where it was like, anything you want to do, anything you want to be, you can do it. And I had literally, like, it was fresh on my mind when they gave us that. At the school, they gave us that, a whole ceremony, a whole seminar, whichever you want to call it. And basically, for me, I kind of spilled it on him. And then next thing you know, long story short, to make a long story short, when he came back to San Diego, it was Rob Stone, 2 Damn Phones. You know what I mean? I'm like, bro, this is you type shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, everybody from my school was even playing the song. So for it to go that far, it gave me perspective and it gave me motivation as well, as far as like, if I'm telling him like, hey bro, you can do it, and he goes back and do it, I know I can do it. You know what I mean? You know, you got to believe in yourself. I believed in him. True. I believe in myself. So with that being said, I kind of just started going further with the music, and now we are here.
And I agree with, like, you are who you surround yourself with too. That's a big key element. Like, you are in strength in numbers too. Like, the fact that you surround yourself with really good people and great people is a great thing to motivate you every single day.
I'm right here with Nikki T right now. It's lit.
Oh, so my next question about San Diego actually is, you're a big key part to San Diego. Like, when I think of San Diego, I think of you.
Oh, that's big.
You're like, hold on.
That's big. So I think she got
you do a lot for the community.
Yeah, no, for sure.
And I kind of want to tie that in and bring that back to, like, what do you think, with you and like the help of a lot of people from San Diego coming together, like, what does the future look like for San Diego?
First and foremost,
and for the community?
like you said, what is it? Strength in numbers. Strength in numbers. You know what I mean? Strength in numbers. So that's a big thing. Coming together, you always gonna be better. And then rest in peace to my cousin Trayvon Stewart. You know, because his quote is, "It takes a village." And we just recently did, not even recently. Yesterday. Yeah, yesterday we just did the Toys for Tots, and it was dang near over 500 toys. Probably over 500 toys, honestly. It was so much going on. We had so much going on for the community, to where it was like, he was a coach, you know what I mean, coaching at VP. I played at VP as a kid, so full circle, that comes back to me. Like, if he's that passionate about it, you know what I mean, I can understand the impact it had on me and the impact he had on others. So that's just one example as far as coming together as a community. Yesterday it was so many people. I had a lady, she was 63 yesterday, 63 years old, from Mexico, and she said that was her first time taking pictures with Santa Claus. And that just that kind of woke me up. Yeah, it woke me up, because it was like, you know, I'm 27 and I'm like, damn, like, this is your first time, you know what I mean, taking pictures with Santa Claus. We can go to Plaza Bonita Mall and take pictures with Santa Claus. Exactly. So that's a big thing I'm into. Philanthropy work, giving back to the community, even with events that I do. I did a Halloween hop this year as well. Down at Heavy Pockets, shout out to my boy Tyrell, shout out to Tony Jackson. And It was dope. It was dope. It was super dope because I honestly was contemplating. I was contemplating if I was going to even do it because honestly I just got out. You know what I mean? So I'm like, what I'm gonna do? Well, you know, where do I want to put my money? And it came together. It came together, and it was a blessing. I never look back for nothing in return because people always ask me like whenever I do events, oh, so what did you make off it or whoop? And I'm just like nothing. You know, I have a bigger vision. We used to have an MLK parade out here, and it used to be, I think, off of like Logan to wherever, you know what I mean? But long story short, that was something I remember as a kid that sculpted my mindset to where it's like I can walk around and I can just see a bunch of people. I might not even know one person, and another 20 steps later I see my family, you know what I mean? So that's what it's about. It's just about bringing together the community. That's something that I'm into. I don't know if it has anything to do with me being the only child, you know what I mean? Basically seeking that togetherness. But I have a great family, so at the end of the day, it does. But yeah, that's what I'm into. I'm into philanthropy work, and that's exactly what it comes down to.
Oh, well, I just want to say thank you so much for all that you do for the community. Like, we really appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
And just more to come, right?
Yeah, definitely
so
more to come.
Do.
Yeah, definitely more to come. I mean, I think the one yesterday, the It Takes a Village, that was our first annual, obviously, and then the Halloween Hop, that was my second one. So yeah, we still scratching the surface.
What are you working on right now as far as music and clothing, all your art, all your entrepreneurship?
Yeah, so as far as music, first and foremost, I'm kind of in album mode. I never really consider myself. I think, let me tell y'all this too. Let me tell y'all this. If you are going to do music, if you're going to do anything, if you're going to make clothes, if you be a cameraman, a camera woman, whatever it may be, take it serious and go 100%. Because me, I'm telling y'all straight up, I kind of half-assed everything in the sense of I'm doing so much at once, but it's going to be that one thing that will propel you where you need to be, and everything else will follow. So right now, going into that right now, I'm working on an album. I don't know the name of the album or nothing. Woo! We got a feature from Nikki T. Oh, it's lit. It's popping. So
we're doing that right now.
Yeah, we're actually working on that right now. Live. She might put a little snippet or something in there for y'all. I don't know. But so I'm working on the album right now. Why? Because I feel like me as a person, I'm not really like microwave. I don't like the whole microwave society mindset where it's just like, here, you get this song, or hey, you get this mixtape. I want to give a body of work that actually touches people, and at the same time I want to be able to show my growth, because I have done that where I put out a mixtape, I put out a song, and I got some good feedback and things of that sort. But for me, I want to put out something that's going to actually take me to the next level, and I feel like this is what it is, you know, taking your time with it, investing in your craft. I'm here at KP Platinum Studios, and I feel like, honestly, this is where I need to be in my career and just in general, you know. As far as clothing, my brand is Perspective, BC, perspective.bigcartel.com. If you want to check out anything on the website, feel free, check it out, copy some merch. I'm going to shoot it right to you. We got plenty and many of other designs to come. I was going to school out here for sewing and alterations, upscaling different garments. So that's another reason why I feel like, as far as like my clothing, I'm gonna take my time with it, because I'm not just printing and pressing things. And I don't knock anybody doing so, because it's just all about getting your brand out there, branding yourself. But I always felt like I wanted to touch certain garments. Like, you see the attire you're wearing, I don't see a brand name on it, but it looks amazing because it's sewn together. It's put together properly. And that's how it's supposed to be. You want to always invest in your craft in general. So as far as that, I'm investing in my craft right now.
So wait, are you going to help style me?
Honestly, whatever.
I would love to have something for stage.
I'm into that 100%.
Are we down?
Yeah, I'm into that
100%.
It's an honor for you to
because I love fashion.
Even say that.
And you love fashion, so let's put it together. We haven't worked on fashion together.
We haven't.
Fun.
Ain't no telling.
And I'm always, every time I see you, you're wearing something super cool.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
I
try not to be.
I mean, the
Cali term is called being dusty. I try not to be dusty. You know what I mean? Try not to be dusty.
No. And I love I always, on your story, you always post your shoes. And I'm like, oh my God,
yeah.
I'm such a sneakerhead.
You know what's crazy?
Huh?
I've never been a shoe dude like that. I used to wear Evisu jeans, True Religion.
Yeah.
I used to even wear crispy Levi's, you know what I mean, at a younger age. I never cared about shoes. I was wearing Creative Rex and all kind of
Converse
different stuff. Yeah, but the older I get, presentation is key. Women look at what they say,
We do.
a watch,
It's terrible.
wrist, the shoes, whatever the case. You know, so
Of course, I'm like, ooh, like the fit.
yeah, I'm
It's like
growing
the
as a person,
details.
as a man, should I say. So thank you for that. I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
got you. What inspires you?
What inspires me? First and foremost, God inspires me, or Yeshua, whatever you'd like to call him. At the end of the day, we all follow the same man. Might be different practices, but God inspires me the most. Ironically, I'm one of those people who are motivated and inspired through like pain and struggle. Coming from San Diego, it might seem like the whole beautiful city, but at the same time, it comes with a lot of downs too, ups and downs. So I'm motivated through all that. My mom, my grandmother, grandfathers. I'm inspired by family overall. You know what I mean? And then even other people. Honestly, other people. I'm a person who likes to give credit when credit is due. And I feel like I said, I feel like in San Diego we got a lot of people who are working, but at the same time may not be receiving. Yeah, they might not be receiving that recognition.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's
that.
deserved. Yeah, and sometimes this is deserved. You know what I mean? So for me, that's what it's all about. Just finding motivation even through the darkest times in order to kind of be the light. Like you could be the light through someone's darkest time. So self-worth is key too. Self-worth is key. I like to appreciate myself. I'm not one of those like cocky, over the top type people, but I know I'm a king. I know I'm blessed. I know I'm in a fixed fight on the winning team and I can't lose. But at the same time, I have to play my part. So that's what it's about.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Does your family support you?
Yeah. My family supports me. My family supports me for sure. I don't even really think I got many family members who know how much I am into the music or how passionate I am, or even clothing.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm not like the guy who's like, hey, I'm not calling everybody. I just, I just do me. I just do it.
You stay down. Like,
I stay down for the come up. They gonna benefit from it, but they ain't gotta really basically struggle with me. I'm not tripping on that because we struggle in other ways, you know. So as far as that, I get support from them all the time. Like I said, even yesterday we did the event for my cousin, and just to be around my family, I damn near cried. You know what I mean? You know, I damn near cried.
And especially to make such powerful moves with your family.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Yeah, I feel
it's hard to get people together.
Family. Yeah,
really
we got a powerful family. Shout out to my family, man. I love y'all. Even if I don't tell y'all enough, I love y'all. Y'all keep me going. I swear to God, y'all keep me going. And I got a family full of women. That's the crazy part. I got men in my family.
We're the best.
Yeah, y'all are the best. But it's just crazy, you know, different dynamics.
We're dramatic, but
and that's what sometimes you need a little drama in your life.
Spice it up a bit. Tell me a little bit about your creation process.
It's different. It's all over the place, honestly, and that's comes to with being an artist too. I don't feel like I have it's supposed to be like this, it's supposed to be like that. I don't have that type of mindset. Everything is kind of like over the place for me. But I kind of got to tighten that up too. It goes back to even when I was saying like I was doing music. I went to school to learn how to make clothes and stuff. Like you know, it's kind of like focus on one thing. So it can pull you in different directions. So at the same time, I feel like honestly, when it comes down to it, for me, I sometimes have to be one with myself in order to even come into the world properly and express myself to the world, you know, because I wouldn't want to be promoting certain things or exemplifying certain things, and they're like, oh, it should be like this, it be like that, and I know to me it's not even like that. And if it might work for me, it might not work for others, but I still wouldn't want to put that out for others. So yeah, I'm kind of one of those things, one of those people where it's like it should be strictly like this, focus on that. And like I said, I mean, it'll take everything where it's supposed to be. So like even right now, I'm not really even doing clothing as much as I'm supposed to. Yeah, I'm drafting up different ideas. I'm talking to different artists as far as graphics and stuff, but I'm not spending no money with them. Right? To me, it comes down to money too. I'm not spending my I'm not spending my money with them and stuff like that. At least right now, like you know what I mean.
Has to make sense.
Cognac's getting all my money right now. Honestly, you know what I mean. He's getting all my money right now because, like I said, I'm in album mode. We're coming together. By the way, Nikki T, man, y'all gotta fuck. Y'all gotta fuck.
This was about you though.
No, it's about us. It's us thing. We come together. We'll always win. Maybe it'll be a whole lot of me, a little bit of you, a whole lot of you, a little bit of me. As long as we put it together, we got something.
Make shit happen.
Exactly.
I love that. That's a great creative process. It's kind of just like one day at a time.
One day at a time, one step at a time. If not, you're gonna trip.
And then what about like can you describe like your creative process in the studio? Like, do you write before? Like, I feel like you kind of write before you came because that's what you did today.
Only because you.
Oh, were you trying to like?
Time,
time,
time consumption, being professional.
I appreciate it.
I wanted you to hop on the song, so I'm like, let me make sure at least I got my part done, and you can come in and make it easier for you.
Yeah, you did though.
You can even ask Cognac. I swear, like sometimes I come in here, I don't have nothing. I play the beat and I start writing from there.
Yeah,
and I get to vibe it. And honestly, I like those sessions a little bit more because, to me, it's more natural. I mean, at home, I'll be vibing and stuff like that, but it's more natural because I like the music cranked all the way up and all that good stuff. So
I'm the same.
Yeah,
super loud,
yeah. For me, it's a little bit easier sometimes too because it's like you're in a natural element, like you're making music. So why not make it in the studio?
Yeah. That's cool though, because every artist has their own process. So
yeah, but like you said, today I came with a verse ready.
Yeah. Can you freestyle?
Can I freestyle? Mm-hmm. I could freestyle, but I'm not finna freestyle right now.
No, I wasn't asking right now.
Oh, okay,
just in general, like you come in and freestyle.
I feel like Gucci Man. You know,
they asked Gucci
Man.
Can you imagine?
They asked him to do a freestyle. He said, "Yeah, I need 500 bands right now."
Oh my God, good for him. Yeah,
good for him.
I know. I would have been
for me too. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't have 500 bands for you though.
You got it, but you just keep investing in you. Yeah, Nikki T, by the way, Nikki T.
I'm dead. Okay, so one of my biggest things is like basically going for your passion, shooting for the stars.
Yeah.
Just, being one with your creativity and your passions, because I feel like that really pushes you forward in life.
Yeah.
And so my question to you is, what is your biggest dream?
Oh, man. My biggest dream is completely opposite of what I'm doing right now.
That's fine.
No, that
it can be a personal dream.
Yeah.
It can be like.
So I'll give it to you like this.
This is your intimate space.
Boom. When I was going to Morehouse, I went to school for political science. I felt like I'd be the mayor of the city. Eventually, I'd be the president of the United States. God is my witness.
Still happen.
I could be a lawyer. Anything. Honestly, to be with the system, kind of to push us forward, because I feel like there are a lot. It's a lot of stuff going on with the system, systemic oppression, all kind of different stuff. Which is a whole nother interview, honestly. But that was my dream, you know. I went to Lincoln. When I went to Lincoln, they had first opened up the 4 different centers. I think it was like social justice, public safety, arts, and something with like math or numbers or something like that. And I was in social justice. So everything was kind of kicked to me from the perspective of empowerment of us. And which obviously led to me going to Morehouse, all black private school, all African American private school, Spelman right next to them, all black African American school for women. And I feel like my mind's been sculpted like that because I'm for my people. But as an American, I feel like, honestly, it gave me perspective too, because I didn't even know what it was to be an American until I went to Morehouse, honestly.
Wow.
To be honest with you.
That's amazing. So I really love that.
Yeah.
So when are you going to be running soon?
Oh, yeah.
I got to go get my political campaign.
Yeah, we got so many other things to do. It's a lot of work to be done.
I got to get my people.
It's a lot of work to be done in that aspect. A whole lot of work to be done.
There's like lots to do.
Yeah, but I've rubbed shoulders and I've definitely bumped a few elbows. I might have said it backwards, but they get on what I'm saying. But they know what I'm saying. I met a lot of people. I met a lot of people who have influence, who are of that stature, and I feel like it. To me, it was all natural. Like I could be in any setting, honestly, and it's gonna be natural for me, honestly, because I know how to move. But as far as that, it's just like when the time comes, it'll come. I'm on God's timing. If I was on my timing, I would have been the president by now. Oh, but I'm on God's timing. So whenever He calls for it, it'll come together.
I love that. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
I'm ready for it. I'm here for it. Call me up whenever you need anything.
Oh man, I'm calling you first.
I'll come to support at the benefit concert.
I'm calling you first. You're gonna show up in one of them jazzy outfits, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, he's got a real team behind him." Yeah, you know what I mean?
The Nikki T team.
The Nikki T team.
I don't know.
One of the best
we all
teams
kind
to
of
be
look
on.
like we're just creatives, but it works.
Yeah, that it does. That it does.
So, if you had to choose your top 3 favorite artists, who would they be?
Ooh, now that's a curveball right there. I didn't think it was gonna be one of those type questions in here.
I kind of want to hear like where your inspiration pulls from. That wasn't on the question, but I'm gonna.
It's 3 is kind of.
I was gonna say 1, but I gave you 3 for
one. Honestly, let me speak on this. Because when I give my answer, I want y'all to understand where I'm coming from. Okay. Mental health is very important to me, and I feel like the artists that I'm gonna name, it's not necessarily about them having the best music. To me, they do have some of the best music, but I feel like it's just based on, I'm giving this answer based on the artists that got me through some of my darkest times.
Got you. Okay.
So with that being said, I'm gonna start off with Kid Cudi for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm gonna start off
That's
with
a
Kid
good one.
Cudi. Yeah, Kid Cudi, he's definitely a top artist for me. I didn't say number one, but I gotta I gotta put him out
No,
there though,
that's
because
good,
he really talked to me at a point. We're gonna say Wiz Khalifa. Shout out to Wiz, because Wiz is very versatile, but at the same time he'll tell you something real. And it's a tie between Biggie and Tupac, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, because for me, like I said, they got different music that'll get you through different type of times, you know what I mean, depending on the mindset. And I think I was like 13, 14 at the time when I first really even started processing them and the words, lyrics, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Wow.
Well, run it back with Kid Cudi, Wiz Khalifa, and then it's a tie between Biggie and Tupac, and obviously that's not a specific order.
Yeah.
Yep.
Amazing.
Yep.
Those are amazing artists.
Thank you.
Well, I just want to say thank you so much for being on Creator to Creator.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Thank you
your
for having
time,
me.
your energy.
Creator
I was
to
so
Creator.
excited.
Thank
You're
you.
my first San Diego artist that I'm interviewing.
And that's a blessing.
So exciting.
Thank you, Nikki T.
And I just want to say, like, thank you for all that you do for not only me, the city, everyone else that you bless all the time with your amazing, good energy and positive mindset. So
It's all God's work. Thank
honestly,
you, Nikki T.
it's been a pleasure to know you.
It's been a blessing
So
to know you.
keep it up. Thank you guys. Appreciate
keep
you.
that battery in my back. Thank you. Keep
Thank
the
you
battery.
guys. Take care.